Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. I like that word, I don't know why. So we've got something coming up which is going to be fucking epic. We're over here in Bali and we are going to take off into the jungle to a beautiful retreat space over there. And bring you, brothers, if you decide to sign up for this initiation. Yeah, with Aaron and myself, we have been teaching before together, but it's the first time that we're going to do a whole retreat, right?
Retreat, yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be really, really epic. We really complement each other. You know, what's your main archetype?
I would say the fierce warrior.
The fierce warrior. I'm the mystic, so we complement each other, right?
Yes. Calling all the men out on their bullshit to come back into their power.
Fantastic, you see. And it's going to be a really raw environment, full on into the jungle, right?
Yeah. So this initiation journey I've run several times, and super excited to now do it with Shiva. It's really a feminine as well as a dark masculine initiation for men. So these are the two polarities inside of a male body that are most disembodied. So we give a lot of practical applications and somatic experiences that give men a chance to move into both of those polarities and have a deeper integration at the center of their heart.
Beautiful. It's all about integration, right?
Yes.
About embodying the full dimension of what we are, the dark and the light, the feminine and the masculine.
All pieces coming together so that you actually can share the essence of who you are into the world.
Yeah. And what I like about the way you're describing the event is also the amount of emotional expansion that we can have into that space, right? Usually we function within boxes, right? And then suddenly you realize that there is a whole aspect of your being that we didn't tap into, and then you start tapping into that, and then suddenly you realize your emotional body and your ability to navigate life gets massively expanded. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. We're going to cover like 3 qualities or 3 things that we believe you're going to get from this retreat. So which one is the first one?
So one is really, as I said, a feminine initiation. As a male body, there's a lot of misunderstanding of what it means to be a strong man. And to be a strong man means you have to go into the depths of your pain, of your sorrow, of your everything. Because until you feel the everything, the emotionality, all the things that you've suppressed, then you can't actually integrate. So a feminine initiation means a deeper initiation into the essence of who you are inside as a male body, but having a feminine aspect as well that wants to vibrate and expand and dance and be angry and be sad and be all of that. And that's such a huge piece for a male body.
Beautiful. The one that comes to me first is really the brotherhood, creating really brotherhood. Very often we navigate life and we feel, a little bit isolated within our families or within our partnership, and then sometimes we need the support of brothers, from somebody who is going to hold space for us, help us heal the wounding and so on. So this, I call that the Brotherhood Resonance field, and it's really a very specific energy reality that we activate. After 1 week of being together, we feel our hearts opening towards other men, and instead of being in rivalry and competition, we really create a field of resonance, and that completely changes the dynamics potentially in your life. You've never experienced that before. It's like it's game-changing, right?
Absolutely. And that's one of the dynamics I've always really loved in my friendship with Shiva. It's just there's always been this place of how can I lift you up, brother? How can I support you? And that's so, it helps a man's evolution when he no longer has to feel like he has to have power over in order to feel good about himself, but rather have power with, because that good about feeling, that worthiness, is an intrinsic part of the male journey. And that's, I'd say, number 3 is to remember and to really feel your inherent worth no matter what. Nobody can take away, nobody can give it to you. And when a man feels that, he steps into a room confident and powerful and clear in the message that he's here to deliver in the world.
Beautiful. I want to second that. The next quality that comes to me that you will receive from this retreat is really this ability to feel your mission, the protection that we have for humankind and for the planet. And instead of simply being there doing our own egoic journey, suddenly you realize that, my God, we've got a purpose. We, as warriors, we want to be warriors of light, defending, what needs to be defended on this planet. And the moment that energy kicks in inside of us, the protector, the warrior protector, the warrior kings, who go on, on battles to defend what matters to us as human beings, suddenly there is like a whole resonance that kicks in that really helps us anchor, vision for ourselves and for humankind, instead of being like trapped in our own little dramas and egoic processes. This suddenly opens the pathway to something that is much vaster in my experience.
Absolutely, and I hear you really saying owning a man's penetrative power and learning to penetrate with love and care and awareness in everything that you're doing. So all of these qualities, all of this space is really the journey we're going to be taking all these men on for 7 days, 6 nights, end of January. Super excited. We'll put the link below so you can find out, message either Shiva or myself, and we're here to take a journey with you, brothers. And the retreat's actually already half full at this point today, so there's a lot of men who have already found out and are ready to sign up. So if you're hearing this now and you're a yes, send us a message, because we'd like to have you there.
Yeah, beautiful. One more quality?
Quality of perseverance. Quality of perseverance, to be determined on your goal inside of this male body, no matter what. And when you can find that goal that's connected to your soul, not connected to your mind, there's a whole different totality and a feeling of togetherness that happens inside of you that is felt from everyone else around you.
One more from me is, because we're going to be in the jungles, right? We're going to be there are beautiful waterfalls over there, so it's going to be a very raw and very wild experience. And so when we go into those jungles, we tap into an aspect of our mystical body and our mystical being that is really connected with nature. And nature is always nurturing us, always bringing us back to ourselves. And it's a place where we can resource and connect with each other. So this wild man or mystical man aspect is something that is going to be unleashed as well. That's it. Full program, huh?
Yes.
Amazing. Let's make it happen, man.
Let's do it.
And come and join us. Look forward to hear back from you, okay?